Maryland in the home white. Alabama looking for their first trip to the Sweet 16 in 27 years for Maryland. They are used to getting to the second weekend, particularly under Brenda Frese, trying to get to the 12th Sweet 16 under Frese. We are underway, and it's Maryland that starts with the basketball. Michael in attack mode. Follows her own miss. Sellers lines up the three. And buries it. Cheyenne Sellers. And that's the start that Maryland was looking for. They started slow against the 13th seed. Norfolk State on Saturday. A good start there.
Yeah, Coach Frese thought they were a little bit nervous as you see the nice cut and layup there by Weatherly. But they just wanted them to just settle down, take care of the basketball, and you see they did that on their first possession here today.
Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Capital One. Alabama had Aaliyah Nye play a full 40 minutes in that win against on Saturday against Green Bay.
And Alabama knows that Carly Weathers is a tall 6-foot player, so they're trying to post her up a little bit at the beginning of the offense.
Here's Zay Green. Off to Nye. Dangerous three-point shooter. Takes it in, dumps it off. Essence Cody. The sophomore delivers. She could be a problem inside for Maryland.
Well, you want to run Alabama off the three-point line, but you don't want them to get in that deep.
There's Allie Kubek. This is that one. She was playing with a lot of confidence on Saturday. 16 points for Kubek. Barker right down the lane. Scoop to the hoop for Sarah Ashley Barker.
Yeah, Barker had only 9 points on Saturday, which would be a subpar offensive game for her, but she contributed in other ways, and I expected her to come out strong here today.
Sarah TBS.
When she gets the ball against taller players, and you see there, she's able to get her shot off.
Alabama has made their first 3 shots, clicking offensively early. Zay Green trying to keep it going. Great take with the left hand. Zay Green. Michael a transition 3. Misfires. Another offensive rebound. Maryland is dominating the glass early. It's Michael. Crafty take.
I think they wanted her to get to the basket early.
Green can't connect from 3. Kelsey posting up. Hits it.
So who's going to bring their smaller lineup or their bigger lineup?
This is the game we expected. Back and forth between 2 very talented players.
Both these coaches, great tacticians. Spent a lot of time talking with us. We really appreciate that this week.
Sellers aggressive early.
She does it all.
Kick to the corner. Good look. It's good.
Offensive player get by you, kicking in. You cannot help off their shooters, and that's what happened there. You got to play better individual one-on-one defense.
Barker, first team All-SEC player. She will make you pay. Both Alabama and Maryland used that fourth quarter to separate.
Yeah, people tried to make assumptions with the brackets, but we knew it was going to be very close. And both teams didn't start out very well at the beginning, but today both teams are doing really well. That is the third cut and the opportunity
to start, and yet they trail by 1. Aaliyah Nye ties it up at 12. Veteran groups that were both knocked down early in their respective conference tournaments headed into the NCAA tournament. Both have aspirations of getting to that second weekend. Nye misfires.
You see Maryland, the first team to sub with Poffenbarger and with McLean.
There's Poffenbarger, familiar with the SEC. Averages a double-double, nearly 15 points per game, 10 rebounds against the Crimson Tide. Sellers continues her strong start. She's got 7 of the Terps' 14.
Well, she is on a mission here in this first half. Once again, another backdoor cut.
Tied at 14. It's been a terrific back-and-forth affair in this second-round matchup. Feathers around the screen. Lost it. And here's Poffenbarger. Sailor Poffenbarger. Foul. She's a great free throw shooter. 45 of 50 on the season. 90% from the line. Battled through injuries at the end of the season. With her lingering injury, she's 100% cleared to play. We need her to play 20-25 minutes tonight.
And has to be a productive 25 minutes. Doesn't have to be a gazillion points, but 10 points from her would be really good for Maryland.
Parker picked up her dribble. Errant pass falls to Collins. Stolen away. Sarah Tibiasu the steal. And the score.
That's going to be our last practice and our last game.
Parker trying to shake free. Travel. And the crowd has come alive after forcing that turnover. Awesome atmosphere here in College Park. Kubek trying to clean up the spill, draws the foul. Kubek makes the first. Is right here on the networks of ESPN. Continues with the Sweet 16 and Elite 8. There's Aaliyah Nye. Leads the SEC in made threes. Passes it out, though. A good look inside.
She is a tremendous rebounder. Had 10 rebounds the other night. 5 offensive, 5 defense.
Here's Tibiasu. Handoff for Sellers. She leads Maryland with 7. Shot clock down to 7. Sellers pull up pop. Rattles out, no good. Offensive rebound, can't finish it. Battle for the ball. Awarded to Alabama. Plenty of time here to get something good for the Crimson Tide. 5 seconds left in the quarter.
Can't go under the screen there with Zay Green.
1.3 seconds with the ball underneath their own hoop. Into Nye. Through contact, no call. And the first quarter comes to a close. Maryland in front by 4. Cheyenne Sellers, banged up at the end of the season. You see she's playing with that knee brace on her right leg. Schmeichel misfires to start the second quarter. Kick out. Sellers. Right on cue. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Well, Dad Brad is fired up about that big 3. 10 points for Sellers now. Big time answer, Zay Green. And the Crimson Tide played through Green for long stretches of that first round win against Green Bay. Maryland can't stop scoring. Count it. It completes the and one. No surprise. Tibiasu has only missed 1 free throw since November 30th. Automatic from the line at 95%. And Alabama answers with an and one of their own. It's working.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Alabama, that's what they do. That's their MO. But if you're Maryland,
fast-paced, high-scoring affair. Kubek trying to keep it going, and she does. 7-point lead for Maryland at the start of the second quarter. Cody goes right to the rim and draws another foul. And of those 14, only 3 listed at forward.
She was disappointed in herself because she got early foul trouble on Saturday against Norfolk State and wasn't able to contribute the way she wanted.
And that's Zay Green's second personal foul. So the foul starting to pile up here early in the second quarter.
And that was the key for Alabama, was not to get into foul trouble, because as you said, they do not have a deep bench.
Kubek into a double team. And Kubek off the window and in for 2.
And just so nimble around the basket. They're pushing her away from the block like they were supposed to, but no one's picking her up off the dribble.
Stolen away. Carolyn Schmeichel. The steal and the score. Timeout, Alabama. Barker drives baseline.
Great job with the help. Great job with the recovery by Maryland.
Collins left alone. Missed it. Offensive rebound stays with Bama.
That's only the 5th three-point shot attempt that they've allowed Alabama.
They've had a lot of success going inside, though. Essence Cody.
She's not happy about that, but they're letting them play a little bit. She's got to play through that.
Michael, the brightest spark offensively, leads the Crimson Tide with 8. Transfers over from Rutgers after spending 2 years in New Jersey. All Big Ten first-teamer this season. Just 4 of 12, so they've gone cold here in the second quarter. Barker is scoreless. Trying to change that here in attack mode. Off the window for 2.
It's heard you, Jay.
Right on cue. Exactly what Alabama needed. Stolen away. Collins read the passing lane beautifully. Right back to Barker. Back-to-back baskets for Sarah Ashley Barker. Used to be just a dream. An aspiration is now reality as Curry and Frese going at it in the second round with a trip to the Sweet 16 on the line. Turnover out of the timeout. Up ahead. Collins makes it a 4-point game. Crimson Tide on a 6-0 run in just 33 seconds to turn a 10-point deficit into just 4. And a travel.
Something to do with that. They're not letting them go where they want to go, but they've got to adjust.
Maryland with 5 turnovers in their last 6 possessions after a very clean first quarter. Three turnovers in the last minute 42 has allowed Alabama to get back into this game.
Make them get to the basket.
8-0 run in the last minute for Alabama. 2-point game. Sellers, the floater, doesn't drop. Up ahead, Barker ties it. We are tied for the 5th time today. Tibiasu, that rolls around the rim, doesn't fall.
And with the way they crash the boards offensively.
23 of 25 in the first round against Norfolk State. Barker finds Uzuma, working against Kubek. Barker a 3. It's good! Sarah Ashley Barker fires Alabama back in front. Michael fires a 3 and drills it
through. So we'll see what happens. Last 1:45 of the half.
A foul called. Sellers and Aaliyah Nye tangled up, and they rule the foul against Sellers at 38. How much fun is this first half been?
Oh, we knew it would be close. We knew both these teams, they want to get to Birmingham.
Would be in their home state, less than an hour away from Tuscaloosa. Maryland standing in their way, 4-seeded Terps.
But the problem is Maryland can't figure out if they're in the zone or player to player, and that's giving them some pause anytime they catch the back.
Plenty to catch up on as the second round comes to a close on a busy Monday. Barker draws the foul again. Has certainly stepped outside of her father's shadow. Jay Barker. Sarah Ashley has certainly cemented her own legacy. And it would even dial up one more notch if she can deliver Alabama their first trip to the Sweet 16 in 27 years.
And she is a strong-willed player. She's going to do whatever her team needs. She's tough. She's physical.
So Barker gets another 2. That one gives Alabama the lead. And she's already up to her season average of 17 points. Now the Terps trailing by 2. DiBiase, the floater, doesn't fall. Time here for Alabama. 4 seconds left. Parker, the hot hand. Falls off the rim, no good. But Alabama still takes a 2-point lead into halftime. Let's check out today's game track, brought to you by Invesco QQQ. Sellers with 10. Sarah Ashley Barker with 17. And it's Alabama with a 2-point lead. Maryland with the ball to start this second half. The Terps in an identical position to the first round, trailing by 2 at the half. They went on to win by 13. Kayleen Schmeichel opens the scoring in this second half. Alabama shot the lights out in that first half. 56% from the floor. They got quality looks. When you shoot such a high percentage, that's because you're getting good looks. Fullback can't answer. That rolls off the rim, no good. Dulcie, offensive rebound, can't finish it.
Well, that's what they were missing when she was on the bench with those 2 fouls, was getting extra opportunities from offensive rebounds. Got to finish those, though.
Everything working through Barker right now. 3 in crimson. Why not? She had the hot hand. Cody steps out for 3. Can't knock it down. Long rebound. Nye fires it home. Nye, who leads the SEC in 3-point makes with 110. Can't leave her open. Cody rips it away. Alabama's come out with a look in their eye in this second half. Trying to get back to Birmingham. And they're well on their way. Sarah Ashley Barker. Yes, it's Cody at 6'4", Barker 4 inches shorter. Can they get Cheyenne Sellers going? Has it here. And 10 points in the first half. Her first bucket of the second half. Green trying to shake free, right to the rim. Can't clean up the spill either. And Poffenbarger rips down the rebound. 2-on-2. Kayleen Schmeichel, right to the rim. Got it. The Sweet 16 on the line.
And this crowd is getting into it.
Green quiets the crowd. Count it, plus the foul for Zay Green. Started playing for the Tennessee Volunteers in 2018. Now finishing her college career at Alabama. Can't complete the N1. Here's Sarah DiBiase, been quiet for her standards. Only 8 points today. Kick to the corner. Kubek a 3. Can't connect. DiBiase corrals the long rebound. Steps into it. She can't connect either. 2 good looks for Maryland. Weathers cashes in on a transition triple. Sellers. That rims out no good. DiBiase at 5'5", got the rebound, couldn't finish it. Cody left open. She'll make it pay. Alabama dominating this third quarter, up 15-6. Poffenbarger, that goes begging. Maryland has fallen ice cold. They have missed their last 6 shots, just 2 of their last 13.
And Alabama getting whatever shots they want. They might not make them all, but they're getting quality shots.
Alabama starting to separate. Another 3. It's good! Nothing but the bottom of the net! If Alabama can keep this lead, it's history. The first time in the history of the NCAA tournament, 5 seeds will have swept 4 seeds. Tennessee, Kansas State, and Ole Miss winning on the road as 5 seeds over 4 seeds yesterday. And Alabama well on their way to keeping that going. Offensive foul called.
Easier on yourself when you get transition baskets. Alabama, 16 fast break points to only 7 for Maryland. So they're not creating easy offense.
And Sellers heads to the bench. That is her 4th foul. So Maryland down 14, playing without their 3-time All-Big Ten first-teamer. And Aaliyah Nye knocks down another one. Schmeichel can't connect. Alabama on a 14-0 run. They are outscoring Maryland 21-6 in this third quarter. Maryland needs a shot in the arm. This second-round matchup slipping away from the home team Terps. Right on cue, Kubek. Aaliyah Nye backing down, didn't get a good look, and a foul called against Nye.
Mr. Collins is in there, but we'll have to see.
Here McLean through traffic, gets it to go.
If you're Maryland, you got to pick the ball up earlier. They're just letting Alabama come down and get set up in their offense. No pressure on the ball at all, and that's what happens.
Right to the rim for an easy two, Diana Collins. Spikel lines it up. Missed it. Offensive rebound, keeps it with Maryland. Tibiasu, the floater. It doesn't drop. Another offensive rebound. Maryland, 17 offensive rebounds, but only 13 second chance points. Another offensive rebound, and finally, Kayleen Spikel cleans up the spread. 22 points tonight. In attack mode. That rolls off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound. Tibiasu and Collins battling for it. So could this be a gift for Maryland at the end of the third quarter, trying to claw back, trailing by 12. 10 seconds left in it.
Tibiasu largely has been kept in check.
That's it! Sarah Tibiasu! And a travel called on Barker. A floater to McLean. You were right, Coach. Alabama fans, they have waited a long time to get back to the Sweet 16. They start with the ball and a 9-point lead. It would be well worth the wait to get to Birmingham, less than an hour away from Tuscaloosa. It's Cody, count it, plus the foul. Not only do you want to keep your season alive, but the extra added motivation of bringing it home to Alabama extra special. It's within reach, but Maryland not going away. Allie Kubek at the line for two. Makes the first.
If I were Maryland, I would isolate her at the elbow and let her go against Cody and get Cody in foul trouble.
Cody's got three. Barker thought about the three, did not pull the trigger. Finds Cody. Blocked. 6'6", Amari DeBerry got a piece of it. Tibiasu, nice crossover. Pull up pop. Sticks it. Sarah Tibiasu. Alabama leading by 9. Sarah Ashley Barker going to work. Height advantage against Tibiasu.
Oh man, great defense. Just a better shot. Nothing she can do there.
Sarah Ashley Barker through Tibiasu through the spin cycle. She's got 24 to lead Alabama. DeBerry.
We have the benefit of replay though. So
Sarah Ashley Barker gets free. She's got 26. Alabama up by 11.
Parker is using her height against Tibiasu in different ways.
Kubek a three. It's good! Has been firing in this fourth quarter, but can they get some stops? Zay Green playing with 4 fouls. Rejected! Spikel got our ball! Tibiasu, the blow by. Couldn't finish it. Follows her own miss. Stolen away. Aaliyah Nye. Sends it back. Weathers in trouble. Leaves it out for Cody. The floater falls. Essence Cody. Back up by 10.
There you go. Isolate her and make Cody play defense.
Deep three, Weathers. Couldn't connect.
You got to go before Alabama gets set up.
Michael pull up pop. Timeout Alabama. Fresh 20. going against Michael.
She has not been able to guard her at all today.
Now 4 fouls against Kayleen Smichael. So both Smichael and Green playing with 4 fouls. Green shakes off the nerves and drills it. Cheyenne Sellers passes out of the double team. Smichael lost the handle. Barker 2-on-1, takes it herself, missed it.
Maryland lucky there because it's too congested. They're trying to get to spaces that aren't there.
Smichael through traffic, out the window and in for 2. 5-minute game with 5-point lead for Alabama. Green, big answer. Zay Green, 7-point lead for Alabama.
This is key. They've got to move the defense around and stop trying to dribble into congested areas without any movement.
Swing to the corner. Sellers lines up the 3. It's good!
She puts pressure on the basketball.
Green beats her. Missed the finish, though.
Oh, she's lucky there. She didn't get a 5th foul.
Barker in attack mode. Right to the rim for 2. Trying to get the Crimson Tide to their first Sweet 16 in 27 years.
Off the dribble to the glass. The help late.
Maryland not backing down. Cheyenne Sellers. Cody lost the handle. Here comes the Terps. Back to Sellers. Gives it up. The extra pass. And a foul called. Kayleen Smichael will get 2 at the line. Green's night is done. Has fouled out with 2:57 remaining. It'd make it a 2-point game.
And Maryland gets back on defense. They've got to have more help on the ball handler.
Clutch free throws. Roaring Maryland on to this finish. Barker, kick to the corner, stolen away. Tibiasu has it. Weathers all over her. Alabama's dialed up the pressure. They force the turnover. 3-on-1. Back to Barker. Gets the layup to go. Maryland has made their last 5 shots, roaring to the finish. Sellers a 3. No good. Offensive rebound. McLean cleans up the spill. It's a 2-point game.
Push with her forearm.
Aaliyah 9. No good. 2-point game. A little more than a minute left. Sellers. Pull up pop. And she can tie it at the foul. Now Aaliyah 9 has fouled out for Alabama. And Cheyenne Sellers can tie the game from the line. There's Brad Sellers, the father of Cheyenne.
He looks so calm, but you know inside he's just turning.
Tie the 80 with a minute to play. Buckle up. We got a fun finish here at College Park.
Here we go.
Who's going to be the hero?
Ball's got to be in Barker's hands.
First team All-SEC player has it here.
Got 2 defenders on it. Somebody's open.
Weaving through the double team. Gets it back. Fires the 3. It's good.
You don't necessarily need a 3, but you got to go quick. You keep this time going down, you're going to have to take a 3.
Tibiasu still dribbling. Smichael blocked by Barker. Smichael gets it back. Shot clock down to 5. Tibiasu hits it. Timeout Alabama. Into Weathers. Barker shakes free. 8 seconds. Barker, can she be the hero? Kick to the corner. Weathers, 1 second for the win. No good. We are headed to overtime.
I tell you, a kid from Maryland who's made some plays. We don't talk about her a lot in terms of stats. Is Mira McLean. Got some big rebounds, played some good defense, and now on Barker.
Buckle up. Here we go. Alabama Alabama starts overtime with the basketball. Barker, who had 33 in regulation, misses that one, battling for it back. The Birmingham native, who's desperate to get back home. Weathers misfires the three. South Carolina awaiting the winner of this overtime. Sellers through two, passes it off. Maryland leads. Come down to the block, Azuma. 5 seconds to shoot. Backing down Sellers. Azuma goes up and scores.
The drives for Alabama.
Michael. Plus the foul. Kaylee Smichael. Cashes it on the and one. Smichael leads Maryland with 22.
Can you contain Alabama so that they don't get to the basket and they don't kick out?
There's the kick out. Great drive. Carly Weathers. Maryland clinging to a 1-point lead. Smichael lost the handle. Cody has it. Weathers poked it free. Sellers wraps it away from Barker. Lost the handle, but a foul called against Collins. 82.5% in her storied career. Watching on as Sellers, nothing but the bottom of the net. Barker with tempo. Alabama trailing by 3, and a foul called.
That was all Coach Curry got so emotional talking about trying to get her back to Birmingham for her last year.
They've never been to a Sweet 16 under her tenure. 27 years was the last time they made it to the second weekend. Rings out no good from Barker. 2-point lead for Maryland, under 2.5 to play in overtime.
Take care of the basketball.
Sellers missed it. And it's Alabama basketball.
Barker, she makes her work for whatever she gets.
The plane got a hand to it. Stole it away. Sellers. Plus the foul. Cheyenne Sellers. Completes the and one. Under 2 minutes to play in overtime. Alabama desperate for a bucket. Weathers hands it off. Azuma. Count it. Plus the foul. What an answer. And that's 5 fouls on Kaylee Smichael. Now Maryland has won 159 straight games where they score 90 or more. Last loss 1993. Alabama not going away.
She gives it up. You can't let her get it back.
Tibiasu, a big shot taker. Step back. And a foul called. A chance to make it a 2-possession game. Tibiasu, 94% foul shooter. This is who you want at the line. And she drills it.
Try to get the ball to Barker, but just drive to the basket if you're Alabama. You'll get to the free throw line.
Barker has it here. Hunting a shot. Takes it in for 2 through contact.
Alabama putting Azuma on the ball.
New inbounder, too. Now it's Cheyenne Sellers. Floating it into Poppenbarger. And she is fouled, and she makes both. It's a 2-possession game.
Christy Curry doesn't have any more timeouts, so you got to make sure.
This is the first.
You got to make sure if you're Maryland that you match up with the shooters.
Hoffenbarger gets the second. 3-point game. Alabama can tie it with a 3. Maryland elects not to foul. Now a foul called. In the shooting motion as the buzzer sounds. And Sarah Ashley Barker will shoot 3 to send this game to a second overtime. 4 for 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Boy, that's a look for a coach. There's nothing you can do.
Got the first.
That's the hardest.
Got the second to tie this game. Maryland has .7. They don't even get a shot off, and we are headed to a second overtime in College Park.
Alabama has 50 points in the paint. That is unbelievable.
5 more minutes on the clock. Second overtime. Here we go. This game living up to March Madness. A spot in the Sweet 16. TBSU in control. Step back 3. TBSU, a big shot taker, a big shot maker. She had the game-tying 3 to send us to our first overtime. Now fires Maryland up by 3. Suits Cody. Lost the handle, and it's Maryland ball. Those two have willed the Terps down the stretch as we tick under 4 minutes to play in this second overtime. Sailor so calm. The veteran, 3-time All Big Ten first-teamer, draws the foul. And she has been money at the line. 5 for 5 today. Got them both. Collins right to the rim. Scoop to the hoop for 2. 1 possession game. TBSU slowing things down. Maryland clinging to a 3-point advantage here in double overtime. Contact, no call there to clean up the spot. And a foul called. Got the first. And now Alabama has 100. It's back to a 1-possession lead for Maryland.
This is also a good time to get the ball to Kubek and let her operate against Cody on the perimeter.
Feels like it's been all TBSU and Sellers down the stretch. TBSU has it here.
Oh, they have it.
Barker, a career high 39. Now she's got 41. TBSU in attack mode again. Missed it. And Barker has it. Best way to get the ball, get the rebound. She's been suffocated in this second overtime. Picks up her dribble. Has to kick it out. Collins leaves it off. Azuma. And it's a 2-point game.
I would trap the ball if I were Alabama.
It's been all TBSU.
That's why you trap, because she gets to the basket.
Delivers again. Maryland back up by 4. Barker with 30 seconds remaining. Goes right to the rack. She has been automatic, and that's a school record. 43 points. 28 seconds remaining in this second overtime. TBSU, the best free throw shooter. Instead, they get it into Kubek. Kubek misses the first, so the best she can do now. Got the second.
The key for Maryland is if you stop that first shot, don't let Alabama have an offensive rebound.
Here we go. 20 seconds left in the second overtime. Barker going for the quick two. Got it. 45 points for Barker. Foul comes in quickly. And now a stressful parent.
Yeah, he'd rather be on the free throw line himself.
And his daughter knocked them both down. A season high 28 points for Cheyenne Sellers. Biggest 2 points of the season there. Maryland up by 3.
Got to run them off the line. Don't let them take a three-point shot.
Got to get the ball to Barker. Clock ticks under 10. Weathers. Back to Collins. A 3. No good. It's going to stay Alabama basketball. Barker in the corner.
And I got Dulcie on her, who's 6'2", long arms, moves well laterally for her size. That's a good matchup.
Only 1.8 seconds to get a clean three off. Weathers inbounder.